Math 7! Ready for expressions? So turn to your expression tab. We're going to talk about two different types of expressions right now. So we're going to write expressions right here. And we've got numerical expressions. And algebraic expressions. So numerical expressions are math sentences that just have numbers and operation symbols. So they just have numbers and operation symbols, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So for example, a numerical expression might look something like this. 27 plus 5 times 11. All numbers, excuse me, and some operation symbols. So that's a numerical expression. An algebraic expression, it's a little bit different. It has variables, numbers, and operation symbols. So numbers, variables, and symbols. So an expression is a math sentence. It has with no equal sign. That's the difference between an expression and an equation. They're both math sentences. They both give you some information about numbers. But an expression has no equal sign. You're not solving for anything. It's something you can use, you can plug numbers into, but you're not solving for something you don't know. Not gonna get an answer, you're gonna get a simplified version of that math sentence. So let's talk about a couple different things in an expression. So sorry. We've got make a little sign here. We have variables. And I think at this point you've heard the word before. If you don't know what it means, a variable is a letter that represents a number, an unknown number. So a letter like X or Y or whatever that represents an unknown number. So expressions, algebraic expressions are made up of variables. You guys already know what a number is, but a fancy word for a number is a constant. Variables may change. X may equal 5 and then X may equal 10, but a number in an expression will never change. If it's a 10, it's going to be a 10 the whole time. So it's always a constant, never changes. So constant is the number. It's constantly the same number. Okay. So in class next time, I'm going to be asking you to translate expressions. So I can make a quick banner for that. Translating expressions. So I'm gonna write an algebraic expression right now. 4xy plus 5. In this expression, there are two terms. A term is a number or variable separated by a plus sign or a minus sign. So right now we've got 4xy, that's a term, and 5, that's a term. So I'm just going to write that down. Term. Number and or variable, because it could be ones that are being multiplied together, like this 4xy, and they're separated by addition and subtraction signs. So in this, there are two terms. There are two terms here. This term and this term. Okay. Next, let's talk about this 4. This 4 right here is called a coefficient. And a coefficient is a number in front of the variable, or a number that's being multiplied by the variable. So number in front of variable. And you're all going to forget that, but it'll be on your next quiz. So make sure you know that that number that's being multiplied by the variable, or the number in front, is called a coefficient. They're working together like co-workers. Coefficient. And then, just to restate, the 5 is the constant. The second term is just, will never be different than 5. If it says plus 5, it's not going to magically change. In this expression, 5 will always be 5. So I'm going to give you some examples of evaluating expressions. Examples of evaluating. That's what it'll be asking you to do, is evaluate. So here's our first one. 2 times n plus 3 if n equals 4. So right now, if I didn't know n equals 4, there's not much I could do to simplify this, because I can't add what I don't know to 3. But they're telling us that n equals 4, so I'm going to take 4 and I'm going to plug it in for n. I'm going to evaluate it by putting what I know n equals. So I'm putting the 4 right here. And now I can follow the order of operations, and 4 plus 3 is 7. And 7 times 2 is 14. So that, I just evaluated that. What I'd like you to do is I'm going to have you do the U-tries back here. Hi, Mr. Fiero. I'm recording for Math 7 right now. Would you like to say hello? Oh, he doesn't want to say hi. Maybe later. You can keep going. Cut through. So I'd like you to turn to the back of the book. And I want you to do the you tries right here. So you can just write expressions. And then try this one. I'm gonna say it to you. You ready to write it down? So write it down in the back there. This is gonna be our secret. So hopefully next time when I see you, you'll have these down in the back of the book and you didn't just fast forward to the end. So write down -3w plus 7 if w equals 6. And I would like you to try that on your own and come in with an answer the next time I see you. Okay? And we'll go over that. Here's another example though. Let's try 4, that's a 4, sorry. 4y to the 3rd power plus 2 if y equals 3. So I'm going to take my y equals 3 and plug it in for y. So 4 times 3 to the 3rd power plus 2. So I'm going to follow the order of operations. There's no parentheses, but I see exponents. 3 to the 3rd power, 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So 4 times 27 plus 2. I've got to do my multiplication next. 4 times 27, 4 times 25 would be 100. And then it would be 108. So we have 108 plus 2 is 110. Would be fully evaluated and simplified. Here's another you try. So go ahead and turn to the back of your book. And I would like you to write down for number 2 you try y squared, or y to the 2nd power, minus 2x if y equals 5 and x equals -3. So you try that one, come in with the answer, and we'll go over it next class. All right, that's it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.